What is up, folks? This is One Big Bugger coming at you one more time with some League of Legends. Spoiler alert in this one. We lose. Yeah, my team loses. I think we get off to a good start, and we get off to a hell of a lead, and then the other team just manages to pull it together and destroy us. I'm not ashamed to show it. I'm not ashamed to show when I lose, especially when it's a good game, and this was a good game. As you see my team along the top, we have Lux, Gangplank, Eeyore, Pantheon, and I'm playing Rammus with my lovely Chrome skin, which I hardly ever get to use because Rammus is almost always banned in this game. We're up against Xin Zhao, Lee Sin, Riven, Kog'Maw with a pretty butterfly skin. Oh, isn't that cute? And Singed, who was probably the weak link on the team, but it really didn't matter. You know, I wish the recorder would show the drafting. Oops, I'm sorry. In this, I got to adjust the sounds. Oh, sounds are adjusted. Maybe a little bit less on the master volume, huh? Actually, I like the music to be even less. And even less than that. So, yeah, this was a fun game, even in losing. You know, what can you say? Alright. Yeah. Hate when I do that. Maybe bring the sound effects down a little bit too.
The battle will begin in 30 seconds.
Maybe the announcer as well. So, as you see me here playing Rammus, I'm starting off with a Catalyst Protector. It's probably not the best idea for me to start with, but Rammus's abilities are based off magic, so I wanted to give him a little bit of boost as well as give him some health and whatnot. You know, probably wasn't the brightest idea, just to be straight, but I was trying something different. Lux is starting out with Tyr the Goddess, Gangplank with the Prospector's Blade, the Boots of Speed, Eeyore, Boots of Speed, and the Sapphire Ruby Crystal, Pantheon, Berserker Greaves, Long Sword, and Health Potion. Now, I come up and I cap this top spot here, having no Boots of Speed, but I do have my Powerball, so I can zip along as needed. And you know what? I really don't like that announcer. She's still too loud, so quiet down. So you see the fight going on here. Pantheon goes down. I'm coming up at full speed as best I can. I go right for Kog'Maw. Standing in there. Kog'Maw definitely down, starts retreating. I go into Powerball to chase him. Probably not the smartest idea. But I managed to take down Kog'Maw anyways. Basically at this point all I'm really trying to do is distract them so that my team could hopefully get this point up here. Unfortunately, it's not working that way, as Gangplank is going to be beat off by Talon, I believe. And get your mind out of the gutter. For some reason, they don't have this point, and that allowed us to take an early lead, so that made little sense. Xin Zhao starting now. Talon finally taking out Gangplank and capping up top here. Pantheon coming up at high speed, but it's just not going to be fast enough. I'm coming up on the side here, as you can see. We also have Xin Zhao and Kog'Maw coming. I realize this is probably a bad idea, so I decide to bail out of the fight, as well as Pantheon. Although they want to chase Pantheon for some reason, so I turn around to intercept. Figure if I could intercept them, Pantheon could get away, and look what Pantheon does! He comes back into a fight that he just can't win. I threw myself into that so he could get away. You can see even here I type it in. I did that so he could escape, and he didn't. Well, you know, he's still being chased. He could have just been out of that fight. And there he goes. Now he's killed. York battling down here, heading in for this point. Going to try and cap it. Gangplank and Talon fighting it out up here. Gangplank looks like he's going to get it. Uses his ulti. I don't think there was a need for that, but what the hell. Here we have Yorick and Xin Zhao fighting it out. Looks like Yorick has the advantage as Xin Zhao backs away, but Singe comes in to help save him. Here's Lux trying to keep Kog'Maw busy while I'm capping the relic in the middle. You all know how that goes. Yorick being forced back by Xin Zhao. Still throwing up his zombies. I don't know why he didn't throw up the health zombie. Maybe he did. Yeah, that was the health zombie. I'm working on capping this point out here, and here comes Kog'Maw. Now something interesting happens here. I go into my rumble, I go into my ball, and I can't move. For some reason, it just wouldn't roll forward. You see, that was cheap. I couldn't move. I don't know if that was something I did or something game, but here we have Gangplank and Lux trying to catch the top. Gangplank intercepting, you know, I forget his name, but they kill him anyways. Big fight going on down here. Looks like we have Yorick, Xin Zhao chasing Pantheon. I come in trying to intercept Xin Zhao, but he just starts running. Kog'Maw throws down some bile to save him. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I got better stuff to do. As you see, we're all kind of spreading out all over the place here. Gangplank fighting it out with Talon. Why he's not actually fighting her and running is beyond me. Especially if she wants to attack him. It looked like he had the advantage. I am trying to cap this point over here for my team. This is the quest point. So far, I've got it. I think I pick it up. I'm not entirely sure. Yep, I get it for the quest. For all the good that it does. Here comes, yeah, him. I go into my rumble, defensive curl with a taunt, and that takes care of him.
The enemy nexus is at 75% health.
Oops, wrong button. What is that hero's name? Lee Sin. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Lee Sin. And I really wish I'd stop doing stupid stuff like this. I take out Sin. She was trying to cap our point down here. I do that quite a few times. Now I'm trying to escape. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I wasn't happy about that. Kog'Maw trying to recap the point down here. We'll eventually get it. Lee Sin and Talon capping the point up here. Yorick is chasing Xin Zhao. Man, these names are a pain to keep up with. Looks like Gangplank's going to try and take this point up here. Talon's working on taking the point up in the middle. I don't think Lux will allow that to happen. Nope. We got Yorick throwing down some zombies, doing some fighting. Unfortunately, it doesn't do him any good. There I am, spinning up in the Powerball. I believe I'm going after... No, I'm going after the relic. I thought I had it up at this point. Pantheon capping our point down here. Now I'm on my way up.
Your team has captured a quarry.
So I go to chase down Talon and Kog'Maw just being Kog'Maw. To be honest, I don't think there was a champion in here that could take me as Rammus one-on-one. Unfortunately, I don't end up on very many one-on-one fights, and that was very smart on their part, very frustrating on my part. If I had my ulti here, this would have been a lot easier to defend. Unfortunately, I don't have my ulti, so... And there went our point. If I could have gotten Kog'Maw off it, it would have been a big help. Oh, if I had had my ulti, I think all three of them would have been dead, in all due honesty. The Gangplank trying to capture the point down here. I think he throws his ulti up here, trying to prevent them from capping. Nearly capping them. Pantheon unfortunately dies to Xin Zhao. Yorick is chasing Singed around.
Unstoppable.
Let's see what we got going on here. Gangplank takes out Kog'Maw. Yeesh, that's gross. Here comes Talon to stop Gangplank from capping. Here we have Singe trying to cap our point again. Again, I intercept him, going into my taunt defense curl. Singe trying to run away. Oh no, I Menace Poison Cloud, like it bothers me. Yeah, he tried to flip me over and it didn't work there.
Dominating.
I actually rock up quite a few items. You see right now I got the Rod of Ages, and I'm working towards Thornmail. So we have Xin Zhao and Kog'Maw double capping the point down here, but we're still up 4-1. I'm obviously thinking that we're going to win this fairly well. I come over here to stop these minions from neutralizing this point. Try and keep it capped up. And it slowly starts to regenerate, as you can see there. Big fight going on in here. As Kog'Maw's capping the point, somebody just needed to pop Kog'Maw one to stop him from capping, and the point would have been helping, but nobody did that. I honestly think what ended up happening at some point is we got far enough ahead that we thought we could just win it, and the team, including myself, kind of really stopped capping. Just in time to see Xin Zhao go down to Gangplank, which I'm going to assume is his gunshot there. It's called Parley. Trying to cap. Yeah, that's one way to prevent, especially if you got multiple cappers. Try and cap back. There we go. Defensive curl, quake, taunt. Even if I go down, I put out some serious damage. Unfortunately, Gangplank doesn't take advantage of it. Well, it allows Yorick to come in and finish things off. And Yorick and Pantheon will cap the point. Lux over here trying to prevent the cap. Not the smartest thing in the world. Not against Xin Zhao anyways. It's like Pantheon and possibly Yorick going for this top point. That would have been the smart idea. I believe it was for Quest, but unfortunately they cap a point in return. Now, I'm not overly fond of Xin Zhao. I think there are some characters that still need nerfing. Xin Zhao is one of them. To be honest, Rammus is another. Jax is a third. Oh, over here just in time to see me take out Singed again. I think I wasted my ulties taking out single characters too much, which didn't allow me to have it for team fights. See, if I had had it right here, I probably would have been better off. So I don't think Talon would have gotten away. There's Kog'Maw again. Smart move on his part, as frustrating as it is for me. I see Singe going for our point over here. I'm like, no. Singe runs through the gun, through the turret rather. Yep, defensive curl. He tries slipping me again, just in time to die. I see this point being neutralized. I believe Gangplank does as well. I see Gangplank going for it, so I decide to recall. I've picked up the Boots of Mobility, giving me a 5 movement speed when out of combat for 5 seconds, and a normal movement speed when in combat. And I just picked up my Thornmail, which gives me a lot of armor and returns damage, as you've seen that before. Lux going down to Xin Zhao and Talon up top. Gangplank and myself coming in to intercept. Defensive curl, rumble. Almost everyone dies but Rammus. I think they weren't focusing on me. Xin Zhao trying to cap this point, about to get dropped on by Pantheon. And here I come again. I really don't like Singed. Singed turns around to fight for some reason, I'm not sure why. But he decides to run. Pantheon stuns him. Down he goes. Kog'Maw capping the point up here. As you see, we got a pretty healthy lead, but this is where things start to fall apart. York chasing after Talon. He's probably not going to win that fight. Especially he's about to get help from Lee Sin. Bit of a team fight going on, but again, I don't think it'd just be enough.
There is no other way.
Not paying attention to where I'm fighting. Apparently I just took down Kog'Maw with Gangplank. As we're going for the top point again. Pretty sure that he drops his ulti down here trying to kill someone and it just didn't work. I'd have dropped it right on center point, I'm sorry, just to help keep them from capping. Gangplank moves off trying to cap another point while I cap up the center. But as you see, it just doesn't help. I'm out to capture the relic again. And Singed wants to get into another fight. I think this is where Singed finally gets me, but only because I'm already hurt and he gets help.
An enemy has been slain.
If I had my power ball, I could have gotten away. Lux trying to help out. My rumble coming up too late. If I didn't run, I'd have killed. I would have been killed. By running, I get killed anyways. It was a no-win situation for me. Pantheon going for our cap down here. I'm taunting Singed. Yeah, I do that. I'm trying to learn not to. Trying to learn to be a nicer player. Bit of a team fight going on over here. Numbers were odd. Now they're we're even. Now they're odd. And I can't speak. I come in trying to help. Lee Sin thinks he's gonna get away. Doesn't. Kog'Maw gets away with just a sliver of health, which really bothers the hell out of me. I'm pinging Kog'Maw like mad, so I'm like, somebody kill him! Didn't realize there's really nobody on the map that can. By the time York gets there, it'll be too late. Little fights like that are frustrating. If that fight had gone the other way, who knows? We might have won. That was Gangplank trying to get those two, but not enough. I'm seeing here, you can see the line drawn up and going for the top point. That's Pantheon as well. Gangplank down here with Lee Sin. Unfortunately, he's about to get way outnumbered. Let's see what he got going on over here. I'm into my defensive curl with a rumble. Managed to get Talon. I'm not backing down. Take out Xin Zhao. They finally get me, but it takes 3 of them, 3 on 2. There I am. Fear me. Yeah, they've been more effective if we were winning. You see, that's a situation where I said my team was going for kills more than capping. Yorick should have backed out at that point and just let Lee Sin go. But that's not what happened. So I'm going for the top point with Lux. There we have Pantheon and Xin Zhao down bottom. We pick up Singed down here. Singed must have really hated me. Trying to come around the back of Talon. I garrison the point.
The talk is over.
I back out of the fight. You know, this is one point where I actually think I made a mistake for sure. Sometimes I always have reasons for do what I want, but I backed out of that fight thinking it was just a bad idea. If I stayed in it, who knows, things might have gone differently. Now, that's not to say that I rarely make mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes. But this is one of those times where I'm like absolutely sure that I did not have any clue of what I was doing.
The enemy has captured the refinery.
So we have Pantheon, Yorick, who's hiding, and Talon up here. I'm trying to cap this point, trying to bring us back to some sort of fighting abilities. Lee Sin comes in. I go into my Rumble, my defensive curl, and my taunt. But he finally gets me solo, but I was also already hurt.
Your team has captured the refinery.
If I had been full health, he'd not have beaten me.
An ally has been slain. The enemy has captured the drill.
Somebody's saying to have an AFK. I don't know. I don't see an AFK. As we go to try and keep this point down here, Singed again, capping up that middle point. But, you know, none of it really helps. I'm rolling after Singed again, even though I'm pretty sure he's going to cap the point. Pantheon, I believe, drops his ulti on him. Pick up my Rumble, taunt, defensive curl. Yep, Singed again.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has captured the refinery.
So that by this point, I've also picked up the Frozen Heart with 99 armor and 500 mana, 20% cooldown reduction. Also reduces attack speed of enemies. Pinging to go for this point. What we should have done, considering the score 103 to 70 somethings, we should have just fortified up and defended our points. Put one person on this point back here, 2 people here, 2 people here, and then shifted as needed. But that's not what we did. We go up to a 4 cap again. You know, we really should have just held on to a few points and defended. That's not what we did. I teleported away and, you know, I don't know why. I wasn't on the thing. Oh, I was out to try and prevent Singe from getting this point. I saw Singe come back here, but there were already 2 people stopping him. So what I should have done is I should have stayed here and helped in this fight. My Rumble and defense probably would have made a big difference.
Has captured the drill.
That's not what I did. I'm starting to tell him I'm going to YouTube this. Here, Singe goes down to Yorick. Not going to be able to cap that point though, and I don't know why he went for it. Not with those 2 standing there. I roll in trying to save him. And what Yorick should have done at that point is run. But he didn't. Let's see, watch. Ta-da! I killed both Xin Zhao and Lee Sin myself. I didn't need Yorick's help. I threw myself in there so he could get away. He came back, got himself killed. I don't think it would have made any real difference to the game, but... And there, Rammus, I'm sorry. But, this is not doing good. Yeah, well, I'm doing good. I don't care if my team loses or not. I am doing good. But honestly, why Yorick just didn't run?
An ally has been slain.
What Yorick should have done is apologize for turning around and attacking when he shouldn't have.
An ally has been slain.
So at least Xin Zhao going to cap this point down here and put us in a bad spot. I'm trying to move to intercept, just not fast enough to stop the cap point. Chase him off, and I decide, yep, time to turn around and cap over here. I probably should have gone for more health, but I'm trying to build on Rammus's, the more armor he gains, the more attack damage he gets. But I should have thrown in another health item. Xin Zhao attacking me over here, you know, not smart. Not against Rammus. Not by yourself. But, honestly, it doesn't matter. This game's coming to an end and not in our favor. Yeah, we capped this point up here, but it's just not going to be enough. It's just not. It was a good fight. Honestly, it was a really good fight. I really enjoyed playing this game. You're telling me go top, he's got bottom. I'm already there, dude. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's over, but, you know, add on a kill and assist. It's a good game, and it really is. As you see the score, it really is a good game. I just decided to fight it out one more time, but there we go, folks. My team loses, but, you know, it was a hell of a fight. A couple things could have done differently that might have changed the direction of the game, but it didn't happen that way. Still, it was a great fight all around with everyone. I know I'm not the best commentator and moving everything around. I really wish I could do more because there's some really good action in this, but what can you do? Before I sign off, I'd just like to say if you're not playing this game, really, follow the link down below in the description. Sign up, download it. It's free to play. Whatever you put into it is what you want. You get 10 free champions every week. They rotate around. You can purchase whatever champions you want through influence points that you get while fighting, or you can buy riot points and do it that way. You can unlock skins. I mean, there's just a lot of things to this. It's a lot of great tactical fun. So if you're not playing, seriously, follow the link, sign up, download, play. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, hey, throw me a sub. I'll put up plenty of League of Legends. I've got some NBA 2K12. I'm still doing my Battlefield, my Mass Effect, and more games on the way. So, hey, if you like what you see, sign up. It's right there on the top left. Anyways, this is One Big Bugger. We got beat, but it was a hell of a fight. Until next time, see you then.